It's interesting because I would say the majority of the CEOs that I coach have ADD or ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so it's kind of like the way that I've kind of used my learning disability kind of to my advantage.
Sure.
A lot of them do as well. And so I think the biggest thing is to differentiate that our marks do not define us. Okay. Our job should not define us. Our income should not define us, and really helping people to kind of separate that. And really, so that is a really, really big piece for all parents and for anybody. And I get tons of emails from parents that are saying, my goodness, my daughter, my son, they watched your TED talk and they identified their learning disabilities and they actually have hope. Good. Amazing. Look at me as a poster child in terms of like, what you can do. But here's the thing is that I didn't play the victim. Okay. And that is a really important thing. So it's not just around, okay, I've got this title, I can kind of sit back. Okay, you can have a title or the disability or label or whatever. You lean in going, okay, I don't have that, but what do I need to do to kind of close the gap? And so thankfully, I was able to figure that out in high school. So I was kind of lean into it. So that would be the only thing I encourage all the parents to really, help your kids really kind of lean into with whatever the issue is. And my whole philosophy around education, and I'm a big believer in education. I was just speaking at Educational School Board actually yesterday. And my whole philosophy is, my twins are 15 years old. My whole thing is, with my husband is, I hope my boys learn to love to learn. It's one of our biggest values, that they love learning and that they're always progressing on their absolute best. If we can check off those two boxes, we've done our job well as a parent. I don't care about the A's. I don't care about that stuff because I know it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
You and I are both examples of that, right? Like it doesn't matter in the big world, but I do want them to have a growth mindset. And I do really want them to love learning. And I do really want them to be able to set their goals and stretching goals and kind of working at their personal best. And so that's a great little mantra for your kids, but also for your teams as well, is really trying to instill those values.